Hello guys, today I'm going to show you one of the 6 primary weapons from the Syndicate, which is Senti Tigris. Okay, from New Loka. I format this like 3 times. The default Polari I believe would be 1 Modurai, 1 Vazarin, and 1 Naramon. So I'm gonna go through review. Okay, for this I have added Prime Point Blank or Point Blank, Frigid Blast, Hell Chamber which increase 120% of multi-shot, Sweeping Serration to add 120% slash damage, Vicious Spread to increase 90% damage and 60% spread, Blaze which increase 60% damage and 60% extra hit damage, Chilling Grabs, and Shattering Inferno. So why do I mod it like this is because I do not want to waste another mod to take away the the Vazarin. So I make use of it and added Chilling Grabs. So as you can see here, it's quite a decent build. The status chance is 82.7%. Impact and puncture is the same, is around 1.1k. Slash will be 20k. Okay, 20.2k. As for the elemental, I chosen blast, so it's like 31k, which is quite overpowered already. Okay, now for the Rakta Cernos, which is from Red Veil. So I'm gonna go through review the builds now. Okay, I equip this with Heavy Caliber, Serration, Crash Cost which increased 120% impact damage, Point Strike to increase the 150% of critical chance, Split Chamber which increased 90% multi-shot, High Voltage, Malignant Force, and Vital Sense to increase 120% critical damage. So as you can see here, the critical chance is 87.5%, which is very high but not as high as Paris Prime and Dread. They are over 100%. Okay, status chance would be around 53.3%. Corrosive Elemental 2.4, Impact 4k, the rest is around 100. So for this Rakta Cernos, the charging rate is very fast, so you can actually charge your arrow in less than 1 second, and then you can fire off to deal your damage. Okay, for config B, I switched a little bit. I added, what I did change was, I believe I removed away, I remove away Crash Cost, which is like decrease 120% of impact damage. So I added Shred instead to gain additional 30% fire rate and 1.2 plus 1.2 punch through. Okay, next will be the Secura Penta, which is from Perrin's sequence. Okay, now I'm going to go through review the build. Heavy Caliber, Hellfire, Cyclo Rounds, Serration, Split Chamber, Firestorm, Rime Rounds, and Thermite Rounds. Okay, for this, I format it 3 times also. So basically you can see my stats here is like the blast is 14k. I added Hellfire and Cyclo Rounds with the combination with Rime Rounds and Thermite Rounds to give my blast and elemental. So Firestorm is to increase the blast range. As you can see here, it increases 24% of your blast radius. Okay, next is Synoid Simulor, which you can get it from Sephalon Suda. So I believe this come with Madurai, Vazarin, and Naramon. Apparently almost all of the 6 weapons, except for one I could not remember which one, basically all of them had Madurai, Vazarin, and Naramon. Yeah, so what I did was most of it I format it like 3 times if you notice. So I'm gonna go through review. For my Synoid Simulor, I use heavy caliber, serration, split chamber, cycle rounds, shred, thermite rounds, hellfire or rhyme rounds. So if you see here, its base elemental is magnetic. So if you want to increase the magnetic instead of adding different elemental like what I did blast, you can do so also. The status will be 37.6, and if you can see here, the per stack will be 3k to 3.8k, blast will be 1.2, magnetic will be 400. Okay, now is for Telos Boltor, which is from Arbiters of Hexes. Okay, for this I format it 4 times because this weapon comes with 1 Madurai and 1 Vazarin. So I do not want to spend another format to change the Vazarin away, so I'm just gonna make use of it. So what I did was I insert cyclo rounds, heavy caliber, serration, shred, split chamber, rhyme rounds, thermite rounds, and wildfire. Wildfire which give me additional like 20% magazine capacity, and of course plus 60% extra hit damage. So this also improve my blast elemental damage. Okay, lastly, Vaykor Hek, which you can get it from Steel Meridian. Okay, this is quite different, so I'm gonna go through review. I format this like 4 times. Basically, you can actually format it like 3 times. I believe one of the mod was Vazarin also. That's why I have to format it one more time to change it to Madurai. So I'm gonna go through review. Prime Ravage, which increase 110% of critical damage. Prime Point Blank, Hell Chamber, Vicious Spread, Blaze, Frigid Blast, Scattering Inferno, and Blender Burst. By the way, you cannot add the Hek mod. What do you call that? I believe is Sweeping something, which add additional 200% of multi-shot. Okay, apparently you cannot use that mod for this weapon, so which is quite disappointing. But do not worry, the critical chance is 47.5% if you can see here. The status chance is 82.7%. Okay, impact 700, puncture 3.1 slash 950, and the blast elemental will be 8.6k. Okay, this is my config B. Prime Point Blank with Prime Ravage, Hell Chamber, Vicious Spread, Blaze, Breach Loader, which increase 120% of my puncture damage, Frigid Blast, and Scattering Inferno. So as you can see here, I remove away the critical chance, but it's still having a 25% of critical chance, so which is quite okay. So I exchange it for Breach Loader, so as you can see my puncture from 3.1 to 6.8k. Hello guys, that's all for today's video. Hope you guys like it. Do give my videos a thumbs up, and of course do subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you and goodbye.
I'm addicted to you. Let's dance all night. I will take every flight to get in touch with you.